Good. Hello everyone. Hiya. We gotta check the sound levels first. A brand new game, so we gotta make sure the sound levels are okay. Howdy, how are we doing? New music. So I changed my opening song. My ending song is still the same. But my voiceover. Oh no, this is text language. I'm still gonna have it in English, or have this in English. Can I do voiceover language? No? I guess voiceover is only language. That's fine. But yeah, my end of stream song is still the same, but my beginning of stream song is different now. It's ACPU Freeze from Nick. Hello everyone. Hi. In the stream early? Yes, you are now. Hello, hiya. How are you guys doing? Yes. Oh no, ちょっと待った。New players unsolicited advice. Automatically highlighted with a light border. Yeah, that seems good. And no hard mode, please. We're gonna start off with this one, and we can change them later if it feels like them. Hi. Second language is something I switch between Q, I see. And yeah, I should not have copyright music now, so I can even make a YouTube video out of this if I feel like thinker. Create your own. Really? Okay. So how many points? Okay. Maybe something like this. I guess. Sure, we can do it like this. This is just back to Shin Megami Tensei again. Is this like in Shin Megami Tensei, the way you usually build your protagonist is by just putting everything into strength and basically nothing else? Set skill. Keep your morale up, dreams in a waking life, understand others. Suggestion, give me this one. So what does this mean really? Do I like... I guess I get this amount of points into everything, and whatever my like signature is, I get 1 extra point in that, question mark. Sure. None of these numbers mean a lot to me, but maybe they start making more sense later. The fairies are at home in the mirror, it is their address, even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. What do you know about this game? Nothing. Outside of the one guy, what's his name? Measure Hatch, I know him. Ancient reptilian brain.
No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, baby. An audience amount of time passes. Is
the sound levels okay? I'm not overpowering the sound, or the sound isn't overpowering me.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source.
I wanna know about my ex-wife.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible.
I like pain and burning
Sail
light and
with
wanting
me
things from
through the
people who don't want to give them to me.
really.
I do, get me out of here.
Like it if I told you what was back there. What?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
What is Inland Empire? It kinda sounds like Finland. Finland Empire. Voiceover in game is a little low. Chatto. I guess I can't access settings. Yeah, I can bump it up after. Fear and apprehension, you should ask us what's out there first. I'm brave.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you.
Yeah.
A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Volition.
The
Mother,
stench of
help me.
liquor rises from your mouth. I know it. An ungodly headache.
I remember that. That was how I felt some weeks ago.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open.
Somehow, you know what it is.
Ooh. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's like keyboard function. Oh gosh. It doesn't seem like there's like keyboard function. I don't move with WASD. Yeah, I just click. Commodore Reg. Hmm. Disco ass blazer.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly
What?
horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or,
Oh, what
as it
kind of a
being consigned there as punishment.
contraption?
You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay, nice.
Use them up against the tie. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who tied? An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look.
Awesome. Oh, okay, I see this one. Yeah, that just gives me everything. Can I like equip them somehow? Or is it auto-equipped? So. Oh, what in the Sherlock Holmes is this? Yeah, this plays kind of weird. It's like a point-and-click game, it seems like.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is...
I have to reach for my keyboard to press ESC when I want to get out of a menu.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, Mostly drinking.
Well, that's probably what police officers do anyway. Whoops, I didn't
Words
want
have
to...
already left your mouth.
What was that?
I guess I'm committing a little
You
bit
see,
now.
that's not
I didn't want to
fun.
say you have to hover it first. If you just click it,
Say
it like...
what you said again, proudly.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
It does, you can just like hover the option for it to show the success rate. So.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
So wait, there is something in here. I should probably check what these are, just if there's something like...
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. And hot water sprays from the base. And suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there. As you slowly reach your head. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead.
Low?
Try something.
Very low.
It belongs
Oh.
in you. The third day.
I'm just gambling out here now.
Enough time had passed.
Oh wait, this game might be fun.
Revolution.
If this game is just gambling.
Fleeting moment. Free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
The third decade of the current century, enough time had based on the failure revolution for freedom from free market economy seemed like ultimate contested way of life for our species.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades.
I'm very glad I went back. There's like a bunch of exposition here. I would have missed if I had just continued forward.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, Boîte de Nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some
This is very slow, the log button, but at least there's like an automatic log thing.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you picked up along the way.
Hello, hiya.
Episodic memory, however, remains.
Happy
in the past.
Thursday,
It
CB
may
Mage
never
song,
return.
konbanwa,
You
konbanwa.
should prepare yourself for that. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also sometimes, some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you. Or it doesn't have
Thank
to
you.
be. You can swoon over to
Impossible.
a champagne cork
3% chance.
Maybe some of the stardust will return.
I guess do I just gamble
It's
this?
too late. Like an image on film. The
No, okay. That was kind of rough, but I think at 3% I probably couldn't have. I probably could not have done much with that. Oh boy, wait, maybe became a police officer. Oh no, wait, there's like, is this like a glossary thing? Oh gosh. I'm assuming I'm not meant to like go through all of this, yeah? Surely. Cute man indeed, so true, so true. I'm assuming it's not like expecting me to study this, yeah. Oh wait, they're not even unlocked. Vakatteri. I thought it was like a glossary thing. Jacket, shirt, pants. I still kinda need a hat though. I'm assuming this, what is this? Shoes, yeah. But that's like one of my shoes. I feel like am I supposed to still have other stuff? I just don't think they're in this room. It at least doesn't show me anything. Passive that unlock on their own, so.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is indifferent to your loneliness. This door can only be opened.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna... Oh, well, because I was confused, right? Like... Yeah, I guess this is a sock. I just kind of assumed they were like different color shoes, but no, this is very much just a sock. Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Tron Le Monde. French, I can't believe it. Happy Thursday, Madvest-san. It is almost Christmas. It's I'm technically officially on Christmas break now. I had my last exam today, so I officially am out of schoolwork. Although there's still something I should probably do for my like self-study stuff. But there's no more hard deadlines for me at least. That's kind of nice. I'm assuming we get out from there. Hi. Speaker is connected to the radio. I'm gonna try everything before I like go for the doors. Mess hall reserved for union members. Pinball machine.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't.
Cryptozoologist. Oh, I wanna talk to this guy first.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird that was disdain in his eyes. Even
Oh no, you're a hero.
could the massive property damage upstairs have anything?
Am I? Or did you ride in? Take the body down.
This am I gonna LARP on up as a police officer?
It's not. You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen. And you,
Can I get a
I'm
drink?
not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. She just...
his eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't.
So now you're a cop. Forget it.
I guess I'm out. He seems boring. You have nothing for me. Eating jalapenos and kebab. That sounds nice. Enjoy. I've also eaten very little today. I kind of instantly booted up stream. I guess I did eat a little before I started though.
A bespeckled man in an orange
Bubbles that appear around your head. Ooh, so. Oh, Kimi Kitsuragi. Wait, I know this. I think I know this character. I want to say I've also seen him before, I think.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends
And not
his
just
hand.
in like the picture when I was making the thumbnail. Although that's also where I've seen him. That is also true. Thank you for the hydrate, I will.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello,
Oh,
I'm Kim Kitsuragi.
I wanted to shake his hand. I misclicked. Sorry.
You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get
Conceptualize.
creative. Concentration.
Let's
makes you
go.
Squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
I've hydrated. Yeah, this like protagonist guy is kind of like a big weirdo. But I guess I also,
It looks like we had a little.
if he
spill in
doesn't
our
know
own
anything,
Saturday.
that's kind of
Saturday too, actually.
not much he
Have
can
you
do
had
about
time
that.
to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for it. Also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface, prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Okay.
I have
we'll
not done
time
that, I
after
fear.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Mm,
Sure. But did you take it down? So
the body's still in the
First
tree.
time you
Unfortunately, I think we have to.
into the lieutenant's
Yeah, not at all.
office. It is obvious you would have
Squished.
preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Whatever,
Talk to the
yeah, what do we have to do?
Then we go outside.
So talk to the manager and then take the corpse. I don't know if I agree with this like priority system though. I feel like we should probably handle the corpse first, but sure, we can do that. How do you
I
know
was
though?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the city. I suppose you could
Okay,
be
okay.
impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs.
Internal affairs,
What
what
he's
is saying?
saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But you mean you don't have a badge?
Hmm.
Losing
It
your
was not on me when we woke up, yeah.
is a serious
I think we're gonna start not instantly lying a bunch.
Use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as
At
possible.
all.
But getting the body down should still take precedence. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no
Oh.
such thing as a police officer.
Eto, lurkies and pick up line, you wanna know my
What we
favorite
make is
thing? It's your
everybody
booty.
Someone
That
has to
worked on
figure
me.
out
That
what
absolutely
to do.
works on me. Thank you for the pickup line and
No
thank
one
you for the lurkies. Hello, hello. I'm getting my degree soon. Eto, I'm getting my bachelor's next year. I'm currently on my 2nd year. So not quite yet. I'm like almost halfway through. Or I guess I'm officially halfway through now because it's like the midpoint of my 2nd year. So I'm halfway through to my bachelor's.
And then,
But first,
I am
we have
planning
to
on
take it
getting
down.
my master's though, unless something like crazy happens. Like I can start doing like streaming as a job, and then I don't have to do my master's. But like if everything, you know, nothing crazy happens, I'm just gonna go for the master's. Cause like what am I gonna do with like a bachelor's in linguistics and Japanese?
After you, officer.
Lieutenant
Okay.
Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk.
Kitsuragi. Okay, get me over here. Good on you, girl. Thank you, thank you. I did really good on the kanji test today. Because I actually like studied for it. I feel like I made
the man
no
with
mistakes.
the unimpressive beard notices you.
I feel like I did very well on it.
Drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gart.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
I am currently in between names. Sounds very cool.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's not the one I wanted to say.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene.
I have to have good aim. I wasn't prepared to like need to have strong aim in the visual novel.
Yes.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
And
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock.
I'm hoping we get like a map or something.
Keep an eye on the place.
Too
But
many
you
made
still
up
know your
place
way
names.
around, Yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said,
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this
Oh,
is where you
okay.
sit.
I actually, is there manual saving? That's also a really good question. I actually don't know. And if there is manual savings, then that means I can like save scum and redo choices I don't like. But I don't think I'm planning on doing that. Probably not, at least.
His face expresses profound doubt.
More complicated than League of Legends' lore. I kinda like that though. For like especially like visual novels type games, can you see that on the stream? Is it covered by my overlay? It is kinda covered by my overlay. This portrait is fucking horrifying. Here in the corner. You can't really see it because of my overlay. I should probably get a smaller overlay one day, but you can, but it's not that fun. Yeah, I don't wanna do that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna stick with the choices I've made.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that.
Big hole in the fence, no need to...
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your
Did you do
job.
it though?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman?
I don't think I did I?
Nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now,
This
what
stuff
is
gets on my
so
nerves. I'm a feminist,
fascinating
true.
about that for you? It's got nothing
Everything
to
has
do with
something to do with everything is also true. I like to be thorough.
Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was.
That's all. The portrait can change based on dialogue choices. I see. Experience
So
30.
fast, you owe me 130 real.
A real? Isn't that like... Wait, is that... What currency is that again? Isn't that like a Brazilian currency or something? And then everyone has like a French name. I assumed we were in France. And does this take place in like any real spot, or is this just like some imaginary like Fire Emblem continent?
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No
Fictional so.
one must be merely...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just
Hello, 28%. Yeah, what is real?
Excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
the IIR, or inter-Isolate
In global reserve currency, so.
Whatever part of the world you're in right now,
Fiction world.
it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Hi.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Put us out
I think if I'm just gonna be like,
Arrest him!
what
Are
is
you
money?
a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't...
Some do take recompense.
What if I don't
There's
have
a
any?
shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for... That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right?
Oh no, we're getting kicked out from our hostel like immediately. It's kind of a...
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio.
Yeah, if I was sent here by like the police department, you would think they gave me something. Women's hand for yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting.
Can I help you?
Non andrò. Goodbye.
By the way, where is home? The address
I don't know if I
puts you
have
at
one.
this hostel
A
cafeteria.
real is the currency in Brazil. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right?
You had to be somewhere. Why
Marvel.
did you say that?
Speaking of Marvel, we're doing Marvel Rivals tomorrow on stream.
No. But isn't that an expression? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb.
Is this game like mining Bitcoin or something in the background? My like PC fans just started like exploding. My PC got like unbelievably loud all of a sudden. Wait, can you hear this? なんだろう。Oh, what the hell? Maybe it's gonna calm down after a second. Whatever.
That doesn't
And does it
sound
like,
someone
can you hear it here if I just have the microphone normally?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
A problem. Oh, there's so much already. Okay, and it's calm down now. Nandaro. Okay, so get cash. Call Sylvie. Find the corpse and report the badge. Okay. I guess we just go outside now or something. I walk so slowly. But points in the volition. Maybe I should clean like the insides of my PC, get some of the dust out. That might help. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Pigs go home. Go to some lorry, pass out litter the surroundings. Closed for winter. Most able-bodied men. Fritta. I will fight any of you at work. I would fight you. Fight me right now. A one-on-one pussy. No? Okay, fine.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Scap leader, can I beat him?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Ha! Couldn't handle us. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking. Cops and stripe
What kind of causes are we talking about?
Rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired. Almost.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. I don't trust cops. Maybe you should ask them questions. Like, why we're not... We have families to feed.
So do we, Scott.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
There is a, yeah, this seems like a very sort of exposition heavy game. I'm just kind of trying to figure out like what's happening in the world.
The guards blocking the way to the access. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever. Huge Seminoles guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by.
Oh wait, is that the guy?
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically... I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there.
Yeah, you start the game with zero information, so. It's maybe once I like continue the plotline a little bit, at least gives me something to like work towards. It's I'm sort of used to this. I will talk about Subahibi again. In Subahibi, basically you first like play the game for like, or you just read for like multiple hours, and you hit the credits, and that entire thing you just read has basically nothing to do with like the entire rest of the game. It's kind of funny.
Why don't you go arrest them instead?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you...
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button on. Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work,
I have a question.
why do you think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market. The rules
this is a confusing ideology to me.
Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Right, so they're doing a strike. But these guys, they don't yag as scab leader, right? So they wanna break the strike and they wanna start working.
I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely net.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. Right to work! It's shame.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us
What is a strike?
ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act beat.
What do the strikers want?
They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
Maybe we should like go talk to them, try to figure out like autosave. Okay, so there's also an autosave system. It's a greater revocal. Okay. Can I like get up here? Probably. Oh,
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something.
yes, I am.
Good one, officer. Don't worry. Imagine, you cop going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
It's a bit short on money. Yeah, just give me money right now.
I can help you out.
The coin narrowly slips by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. Was not meant as provocation or
The boyadero stares at you with respect.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same
Oh,
branch.
$1. What does the economy look like in this game? Is it like Yakuza 0 economy where this is nothing, or is it like I can't think of a game where the money amounts are very low.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. My friend, I respect the right to roam. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not...
If it's
so.
Why?
I walk right past Measurehead.
Oh, wait, that's the guy. This is the one character I know from this game.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Then press the button, then go past him and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So, I'll walk past him, press the button.
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
You know, serious business. I'm sure.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike.
Okay. I would certainly not complain about being able to walk a little bit faster though. No lockpicking or door kicking this one. Can you lockpick in this game? Is that like a skill you can get? Oh, she's dripped out. Can I talk to you? No. I like her outfit though. Oh, here's the guy. Press caps lock. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Yeah, what does this mean?
Succumb to Al-Ghul.
Oh.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is our ghoul. You are but a vessel for the ghoul. Ver Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
I've seen like basically one clip of like around this, which is just like this guy's dialogue. His dialogue is really funny.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich, how far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics.
The first time we're here, I don't know why every time you open up a Discord it seems there with Measure Head. So I talked about this a little bit earlier. I'm basically going in completely blind. The only thing I've ever really seen before is like the Measure Head and some of his dialogue. So I've heard like the Al Ghul and the sandwich race and those things before. But outside of that I know basically nothing about this game.
Like the deformed Himians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Kroikos. You will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him. Just out of reach.
You are right about all of this. You are spitting, so true.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Oh, why he's like a race war guy? Oh, I see.
Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone,
I will also say that I didn't mention it earlier, but I do think Seaman Island is really funny.
the walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art. Your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshached's race theory.
I would prefer not doing that, I think. I would prefer not internalizing it, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
I was joking when I said that this game is gonna be getting me this game is getting me a political science degree. I've been playing for 40 minutes and the game's like, you should be racist now. It's a pretty damn good, girly. Bias to yourself because this call is improbable picture. Hope you enjoyed the voice acting. That's a lot. Oh yeah, I love the voices. I think are really good, and just like the visual presentation I think is super fun. I like this a lot so far. I can subscribe to this was released a few years ago, but knock him out very low. Are they white?
White or not has got little to do with this.
Oh, is that what it means when he says he's like a level 7 racist or whatever?
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden.
Of course, yes, thank you.
It's a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something your race, naivistic communists.
What is like good for this? A racist feminist playthrough. I just do every ideology combined. What have I been given so far? What have I been given so far to like give? I can be a feminist, a racist, a communist, anti-strike. Can I just do every ideology combined? I'm gonna say this one.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you.
So he doesn't. Oh, okay, I see. Idiotic is the single greatest contribution to your race descent. Everywhere are the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. So what is this? Is this guy's ideology basically that like only his seaman race can do real communism?
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic?
I've got it. I'm gonna answer. I got it from disco because I still don't know what it means.
Of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race, but what is done is done.
So this is like, I'm analyzing what he's saying. He's basically saying that like my race did everything except the things that are bad, and they were bad, but we still did them.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much.
I have experienced head trauma.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race.
This game's the biggest fever. Yeah, I'm like investigating 40 minutes into the stream. I'm investigating the race politics of like a fictional game island or a continent. Yeah, like none of these words are in the Bible. This is like all made up, which is funny. But it might be hard to keep up. I also don't think none of this matters.
We are the future. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Elysium are with me in my genetic dreams. I see
oh wait, is he not even actually like a part of the race? Wait, that's so much funnier. That's so much funnier. It's like well, you guys know the bit, right? That like every like Nazi online is like actually from South America or whatever. He's like that guy. So he didn't come from the islands.
I have heard about it on the radio.
Oh yeah, this is good.
If you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
I'm from Couronne.
2018 release. I'll be honest, it was very hard to get through without much voice acting. Yeah, I think the voice acting makes it better for a stream, because then I don't have to read anything or everything out loud. Rather, I usually, because I read very fast, when I usually play like visual novels. You guys, like some of you guys probably remember when I played Valhalla, I read super quickly. I can just like scroll through text. But I guess there being voice acting forces me to like slow down a little bit.
Our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to time.
Goal of game, fight the murderer, me goal. I would like to hear more about your race science, please. This is a British game? No, isn't this like Estonian or somewhere like it's like Eastern European, right? I wanna say it's Estonian. Sure. I would like to subscribe to your race theory.
What kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
And no, I would love to do this because again, I'm assuming we're just like learning about this. This is not necessarily me just making like the player character into like a raging racist yet. We're just trying to understand. Yeah, this is for the thing. I'm just.
And then to you.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of mycotechnology and your sartorial choices. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races.
Of course.
CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need an occasion?
Let me know about type A races, please.
The Seminoles, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Mao
I feel like this. I feel like for somebody who is a real person and doesn't live in this world, this is not telling me much in the way of information.
A common result of inbreeding.
Oh, lactose intolerant, common result of inbreeding. Interesting.
The Seedin genetic pool has led the Mound on reprehensible street parades in Mound cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort.
Oh, so there's just
Feet, little green tassels on their hats.
Okay, who are type A? None of this means anything.
Overproduction of
Ed, gonna hope you keep enjoying the game. Love it, Skim Kids as much as you do. Gonna keep working. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please enjoy your work. I will definitely. So far I've had I think so much fun that I could see myself finishing this game on stream, like playing all of it. I was told earlier that it's a long game. It'd be a lot of streams, but if I keep interest and you guys keep interest, I think we can absolutely finish this. Overfraction of Sebum.
As proven by the mound and the mask, Occidental type A is in retrograde.
Continue receiving wisdom, thank you.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericardium.
I could never be a racist. This seems so complicated.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race.
Nature was
awesome, thanks man.
They are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Oh.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Chest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham's on witch. But look into their eyes and you will see. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare.
I don't. I'm just gonna like trust that my protagonist internalizes all of this and he's like, wow, this guy's really spitting. Because none of this means anything to me. The dumb and funny dialogue mixed up for being too long. No. I think if like I don't mind the game being long as long as it's like not stretched on. And I feel like from what the dialogue is like so far, I trust that that's all like a good content. Like so far at least this guy is very well written.
The countless micro-nationalities of Grad are all inexplicably obsessed with Bodart.
That is also called Eastern Europe. Microscopic ethnostates. Also, it's with the Balkans, like former Yugoslavia.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
Yeah, wait, wouldn't this guy want the ethnostates now that I think about it? The length of the dialogue part, see, yeah. I think that's also like, it depends on the character, right? Like, this guy is like very rambly, because he's just like telling you he's like bullshit race science, and so it kind of makes sense that it's like written to be a very sort of lengthy rhyme. Yeah, why don't you like ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla.
Ah, yes, of course. So, like, if the entire remaining planetary crust... Wait, so what is his, like, prescription then? If, like, the entire world is made like an ethnostate according to, like, the guys he likes, do we just, like, kill the rest and, like, everyone else? Or, like, what's the play here? I guess so, yeah, right? Because he was calling for a race war earlier.
The Simonese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature. The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Two mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the...
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening.
No, a guy with that kind of ideology not having a good grasp of history, that would never happen. That though history still has that wrong resolutions, I think it's very good and necessary. I feel like I don't really know what the revolution is yet enough to like make a bit about this. I guess he doesn't like it, so what if I say this one?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath with the potato carts. It is literally illness. A prion disease that leaves the
Of course, the
parasite
game is not super long. I was told it was like over 20 hours or so,
a soft
which would make it the longest game I've played on stream.
hallucination.
Because what was Atelier? Atelier was like 11 hours ish, I think. None of you can tell me because none of you were there. But how long exactly was my how long exactly was all of my Atelier streams? It was like 10 or 15 hours or so, and then I think Valhalla was like under 10 easily.
The revolution is fatal.
Then there was also Gree, but I didn't finish that on stream. We only played like half of it, I think.
Condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. Enough of Tibet.
Okay, now give me the bad ones.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations.
Okay, yeah, so he does just like wanna kill them, that's cool.
Mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring.
That's definitely not true,
The
right?
mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized.
Unless this world has some very
rolling
weird
suspension.
like
Listening
mechanics.
to aggressive El Mariachi music to vet.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Right?
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education.
Please teach me more phrenology, sir.
Much on this.
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish
Please
the
tell me.
Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and grad servility.
This is what I sound like when I play Fire Emblem Fates. Or Fire Emblem Awakening.
This will
Or I guess
never
Fire Emblem
happen.
5 also.
The Simonese
That one also
of
has
Koiko
a offspring
may
system.
have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No, but enough. It is cruel to entertain.
Thank you. Am I like an expert
before
now?
you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is
I know it's because in Fire Emblem, the way the offspring system works in that game is that like both of the parents of a child influence their stats. So you have like a optimal, basically, if you want like a specific child, which in Fates is determined by the father, I think. At least in Fates, right? And then so depending on who the mother is, you can like change their stats. And by choosing like specific characters for to be the mother, you can like influence their stats. And so you basically, if you do like a min-max Fire Emblem, you basically start doing eugenics. I'm not too surprised they don't have that system in Fire Emblem anymore, but maybe they bring it back if they remake Fire Emblem 5. Please, I would love to accept. Yes.
what you have heard here today? Then return to me.
I think I don't want to go too far down into this side quest because I think there is like just a chance that I just become like Hitler. If like from the entire game I've played has just been like learning race theory. Oh. Luna Dream 354, thank you so much for the follow. Arigato ne. Let's discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
Let's not go over this again. Kim, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
I agree. He's so right, honestly.
Friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your.
Can I like go though? I did all of that and I'm still not allowed to go. Okay, advanced race theorem. plus some that you may have come up with yourself. I would not like... what does the internalize button actually do? Okay, we're gonna... into a free internalizing slot in your head. Oh. Do I want to become like a... I guess, okay, sure, we can do that. I would also like to internalize this one. How many can I internalize? I have a lot that I can. I guess we just put all of them in there. Love them. I also just realized I can move with WASD. I thought it didn't work at first, but I absolutely can do that. And yeah, you're right, caps lock does a cycle between walk and run. Okay, anyway, we got like, we got a little bit distracted by learning about the race science. What do we have to do again? Oh, right, the corpse. You think that the police department's gonna be happy? We're just gonna like go up like, I'm sorry, I was learning about phrenology. I couldn't take down the body. It's still there. Is this the right place? Yeah, looks like How do I... Please let me interact. How do I... Okay. Why is it so difficult to click on this? About pate? Can I take the bottles off the ground? Like, I don't understand why interacting with these things is so difficult. To Roundabout the North, to Cape Side Depths. Hello, hello, I'm doing quite good. I'm learning great things about fictional phrenology here today.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you
Hello.
interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
Why is she British?
She's inside minding the register. Or feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know.
A sudden gush of wind turns the...
Thank you for the hydrate. I will.
She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Headbutt.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards.
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And if you
Okay, I don't
look
think...
much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head, yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue...
I feel like I'm being drawn down because I can't retain a lot of information at once. I've completely forgotten both of my objectives. Or I had like 3 objectives, right? I have to find out about the murder, I have to like report my badge being missing, I have to called up the lady, like the bartender lady, and then I have to study phrenology now.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
I'm going to deduce something now.
It's the type of book where there's a
I guess if I keep
rich
reading
lady
this, I can
choosing
increase
between
my
a good
chances
man
of
and a
doing
bad
that.
man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Those are unhappy books for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I'm sure she can help out. Anything
Maybe I
else
should
you're
have.
curious about? I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. Yes.
What was that? And you clearly have issues you need to address.
That's really not a proper romance story. Not in romance books, sir. These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Well, maybe.
Is this lampshading?
Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either. Because
This
she
feels
doesn't
like
need
lampshading.
Yes, that would be interesting.
Is it? Without spoiling anything, is this lampshading about how this game is written? Have to go do some dishes, pack some Christmas candy, take a shower, go for a walk, and eat some unhealthy food. Well, I feel like that last one should probably be optional, but go enjoy your stuff. Thank you for stopping by. Arigato ne. It's probably enough
Maybe some about
romance.
other books? Oh,
Famous people.
Kings and Queens. I think that's why people.
Seems like most people who read those books.
But it does make the. Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book.
Ooh,
cover
wave
that's in
58 is actually decent. It's more likely than not. Hell
Her
yeah.
hands folded, hidden.
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you.
Oh, what's
with
up, what's
little
up? Hello,
interest, a
hello.
facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than she brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex. She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe this one.
Thank you, sir. I work hard. It was okay, sir.
But there's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He...
Because you usually aren't. I'm sorry, sir. I hope...
There she stands, swaying on her feet. Assaulted because you know...
Nice.
She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you. Yeah, I can see.
Party eyes. Yes, of course.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around.
You know, like a cat in the dark. All big and
The
wide.
swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby.
Hey, we're gonna do a
that's
sober
what you have to
playthrough.
Worry about the important thing.
I didn't know I had to do that. I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Thank you. I guess you should also probably check the inside, Ryan.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great.
Her opinion of her daughter depends...
My
Of course.
precious. Her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children. I hope they turn out as good as
I'm
my
here to
men.
dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
God. I've told her not.
Part of hers too, clearly.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing.
Oh, she sucks.
Life isn't easy.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality.
Nice.
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must
I've somehow already succeeded.
I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur. He made the initial investment.
Super silent.
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... Exactly. She's been too busy helping me here. So I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education.
The woman looks aloof.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelf.
I feel like I'm also starting some other side quests. I don't think I'm doing anything of value over here.
She doesn't care about the books. She smiles.
Okay. I guess I can check all the insides of this spot though now that I'm here.
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
You can't read that fast. Yeah, but I can. Dome fascist magic. Yeah, there was nothing here. Just absolutely nothing of real value, it seems like. What about in here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill.
Oh wait, I don't have to ask this. I already know who the Seminese are. I was given like an extensive lesson about them. If I had actually internalized what the other guy was saying, I wouldn't have to ask this. I would already know.
Inhabitants of Elysium, the Seminine Islands.
Although I suppose this is a better explanation than the one the other guy gave.
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books?
She speaks oddly enough. The more she tries, just as you're about to pull apart.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limit. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide.
She looks away. Mom, why is
Could I just say that I'm like a police officer?
Why can't...
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow... You do? My God. Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away.
I suppose it actually was a good thing that I came in here. At first I was like, oh, this is probably like unnecessary exposition. But like, knowing about like this stuff, I think it's good to get this understanding. But I also have not done anything in relation to like the main quest, yeah.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come.
No, I will do it right now.
There is something mysterious about the curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
No, I will do it right now.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards. your shadow
Yeah.
looming over it.
Is it like an altar or something?
Forces beyond your understanding.
I choose dialogue with the numbers on a keyboard. Magical. That seems kinda... Seems like that might be useful. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and...
Oh, you can.
No one is there.
That's probably good to know. Oh.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural...
But I guess I should have hovered first, see if that was like even likely at all, or even like lightly possible. I could have just like ran at it.
Very, very bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have cop suffers final contact, a detective lieutenant of the RCM
Nandaro.
passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come
Oh
as a
no, I actually have not saved the game in like 5 years. This could be probably bad, right?
Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever...
Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna load this. Do I have the phrenology in my head already? Yeah, I do, because it saves me out here, right? Yes, okay. I don't have to talk about race science again. Right, I do have to play as. Okay, so we're not doing that again.
You see a set of tattered...
Excuse me, officer.
You see
They're
some kind of
already
charcoal,
open.
An irregular polyhedron. This is a inhabited, aside from poking at it.
Sir, don't touch
Get
that.
me back here.
Parapsychologically
She looks away, mumbling.
No!
Talking. There is some... The curtains, tattered with age.
Oh,
The curtains, tattered with age.
is that not supposed to? I feel like that's not how that's supposed to work, right? It's probably supposed to like close them again.
forces beyond...
I will just
A heavy
examine.
door with a missing handle stands before
Low
you,
8%.
in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
So... But I guess I only have 1 health. It's at a health -1. This is my money, right? Not my health, I think. So we're not doing that again. If that's just like, it just kills you. So let's try to actually do the main quest now, probably. See if there's something of interest over here. Can I?
An old call
Oh,
box
here we
with
go.
a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. You wait for a minute or two, an off-key melody.
Kudos. Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time. No, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken and the book...
A single beep indicates...
I'm
that
assuming...
line silence.
Should I just... Do I have to go through this? Yeah, whatever.
This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Nothing happens.
Okay, sure. I guess we're just gonna leave them. Fine. Fine. Oh. Okay, so now we're doing the thing we were supposed to do. That's at least kind of good. Munipacilla. Okay, so can we take this?
with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff.
A very low 3%. I'm just gonna assume this one also kills me.
Even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
I wanna save and then I wanna try this. Can I? How do I save the game is the question, huh? Save game.
There he still is, looking. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar.
Okay, let's throw up in the corner or something. That is a gross sound effect.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach until a pool of vomit lies under your feet.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear. There is
Okay, but we get it from
east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. There's a greenhouse here, and the
oh well, we also probably don't have any money, which is what I'm like slightly concerned about.
She might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Nice. Well, in that case, we're gonna try to... we are gonna try to do that, probably. Magnesium. Sure. I get ammonia from the gardener or from some. So again, I'm gonna assume that I can't afford it with the one money. So I think we will probably try to get it from the greenhouse.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old...
We probably don't get it.
There's a
Ooh.
secret door hidden behind the panel. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Wait, I'm kinda lucky actually. I'm actually sort of lucky as it turns out.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Let us commence forth. Can I move through here? No, I can't. I have to go on the other side, I'm assuming. Equip a plastic bag and collect bottles gives you money. Okay, that's empty magnesium. Pig's hatch.
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder.
No, we're not gonna take this.
To ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. See that ladder there?
Yeah, we're gonna... Too lucky, definitely cheating. Exactly. I mean, honestly, you guys might just not be aware. I'm just the god of gambling. You give me a random number generator, I will always come out on top. 100%. It's this game really is just for my gambling addiction. It's very nice. God of gambling proceeds to fail. Look at the corpse. Yeah, true. It was actually just 3%. It's kind of embarrassing. That is completely true. Okay, I'm starting to swim in cash now. $3, holy. That's also a different healing item. I'm sort of just trying to... I guess we have to find where the girlie is. Because we need to ask for the medicine from her. Or go in there. なんだろう。間違えた。Oh wait, I just saw it here. Yeah, I do have 1 health.
Yes? No response. He's having trouble processing it. Believe...
Have you tried concentrating?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice.
Fine. We should
Okay,
get
here we
through
go.
this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then... Like, really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you
Yeah, I
should
think it's a
consider
brain
seeking
worm, I
medical
agree.
attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazarus.
What about you?
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation. That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother. From my mother's. It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Iso.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
He's glad to have shut down.
Good.
Okay, thank
Let's
you.
change this.
Bye bye. Now let's... This game's like so hard to move in for no reason. How do I... Postcard? Like, how do I get out of here? I just got stuck in this spot somehow. No. You're above that. I don't do well with perspective. This is just like Final Fantasy VII again. Doesn't it look like I should just be able to like walk in between this gap? Am I? I'm losing it. I actually like... I can only go up from here, I think. Because I don't think I'm allowed to like... Yeah, it doesn't let me in there. Oh, okay, sure. I'm on the 2nd floor. It doesn't look like that. Go back to where I came from, but that's what I thought. Like, I thought I came from here, but I also don't remember. Okay, I guess it lets me. Is this actually like, and that's either like an issue with my vision or my like perception, but this does not look like this spot is raised above this spot. It looks like it's, this looks like it's completely, on the same level there. But I guess I'm allowed to go here. I couldn't tell you how I like got up though, to be honest. Oh, did I get up from here, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense, sure. Hi. This is like the reason why I hate games that are from like this perspective specifically. The same thing happened to me in Final Fantasy VII, where it's just sometimes completely impossible to tell like height. It really sucks. Okay, so like, because I want to get out of there somehow, I think. If I want to get to like the greenhouse. But I also don't think I can go down here at all. Because it doesn't allow me to move past there and... And for some reason I also cannot move on this side. Like again, it looks like this door goes, like connects here, but I guess it doesn't. You wanna go to the green hits? Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's just like, I guess the game told me that I can get the medicine from the greenhouse, right? The greenhouse is this thing here. And so I would need to get like down somehow on this side of this fence. But it doesn't really... Because there's no way I can go here either. And then the doors are just like giga dysfunctional. Like I'm mashing on the door here, it doesn't allow me to go through the... It doesn't allow me to go through the door here for some reason. They like only work. So if I'm moving with WASD, right, I can't move and enter the door. I have to stop moving and then click. Maybe. Even that only works sometimes. What kind of fucking deranged programming? Why would it work like this? Past the library? Where's the library? Like the bookstore? Like in this direction. Well, it's like I'm not trying to. I just feel like this game should like... It's like a pretty obvious like function that you should be able to like move, and then when you interact with something it like stops your movement. Like the fact you have to manually stop moving is kind of deranged, isn't it? I feel like that's brain dead. No, that's still not the one I need. So true, I believe it.
Sturdy metal door. Got the door rattled. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I already told you. Go check the backyard door. Maybe
Backyard door.
Madame, I assure you, we are real
Try
police
clicking once.
officers.
Oh, why would... Does that make like a difference? Why?
There is no reply. Just
But I don't think there's anything in like this spot either. Oh, that is really dumb. Yeah, you can only like...
There must be another way into the
Jesus.
building.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Oh. Why was that one voice line just unbelievably loud for like zero reason? Okay, now I'm on this side somehow, sure. That works, I guess. And that's a bug. Grey. Awesome. It's really cool. Plus rhetoric. Oh no, it's -1 rhetoric. Okay, that makes sense. Closed door, but I look at it suspiciously. Yeah, that makes it easier. But it's like...
in my sleep. Pig's come to take me out. Then why are you sneaking up on me like that?
No, yeah. So it's you still can't move and interact. You have to manually stop, and you also can't double click. You have to press once. Ugh. Okay, nice. Magnesium was what I wanted, Raya. That was what I needed for the thingy, I think. No, ammonia. Ugh. I can't really move up. Sorry. I can't really move up from there either, looks like. No. This is where I came from. I came from down there rather than like... So maybe there's something... This game really needs a minimap. I'm having such a hard time finding what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to go. I'm feeling a bit tired. Have a good rest of the stream. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. You need to check the truck near the strike. Yeah, but it said how do I... What's the... From the gardener, right? And I guess I kind of just assumed it'd be somewhere here. But I guess not. Because I have $3.50. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna... If I had to guess, that's not gonna be enough for the medicine.
The RCM in Martinez.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Sure.
What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all. Of course. What? Sure. I'm done with it.
Nice. Oh, well, that was in a completely different spot to where I assumed it was. But yeah, sure.
Of course. Where to? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, the harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think, some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
I'm gonna have to like hope that the map area never expands. Because even in this like small area, I'm having a hard enough time figuring out where I need to go.
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there. It's just water. What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold...
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Nice. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I will try to make my way to the body before I forget where it is. No, wait, this is where it came from, like all the way originally, I think. And so that would mean the body was here, I think. Oh. I don't do well with the games where you need to like know direction. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now let's deal with this. I will stretch and drink.
With his white eyes, the body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Oi. Well, this still does not really inspire confidence in me. Should I? I guess I'm gonna save here, probably. No? Okay. Why am I not allowed to, save here? Revachol. I'm in a dialogue. Ah, sokkana. That makes sense, that makes sense. I'm still like the only one I've even like done anything for in terms of quests. It's just the fucking phrenology quest. 418 hydrate redeems. How many points do you earn from watching, like, roughly? I've always like wondered that. I wish they had a system that's similar to that on YouTube. You YouTube viewers unfortunately have to put up without channel points. Right, so... Okay, how do I use this?
There he still is, looking right.
Because it's still 3%.
White eye. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring. like a krenel on solid fortification.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol with... I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never
Me after my birthday stream, no, I only like threw up once. I didn't throw up in the morning, I only threw up once, like right after the stream. This was basically my vibes for the entire next day, so I suppose.
Maybe throw up on the way there, if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps too. Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue
You've gained a thought. Me? Yeah, I would never think.
internalize it with special
Do I
bonuses.
seem like a thinker to you? Don't give it an internalize.
Get yourself together, then come back.
Equip and complete volumetric shit compressor. Chatto. Hi. And so you would so true. Oh, do I have to uninternalize something? I guess so. Yeah, I thought I would have had 6 slots, but I guess I only have 3. Yeah, I guess it at least keeps my progress, right? So that no problem. And as far as this one goes, just like, well, I have to do nothing for a second, basically.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Yeah, Finnish people. There's Finnish people in my game. Holy. Oh, wait, what do you call this in English? Bullseye, right? Hell yeah. Finnish jump scare? Oh my. I guess that would make sense because this game was made in Estonia, I think, right? Nice.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. Love it in the dick.
Oh. You can't say that, little boy.
His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from
Stop using slurs at my crime scene.
Pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah.
Ride the lightning, Kuno! Kuno's riding it, see? The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno! The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about? He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
No, I think those are usually roughly mutually exclusive, I would say.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit!
We shouldn't do anything. You will see.
The language these kids are using.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got.
I was able to compromise in thought. Is compromise the correct word there? I will also say, like, to give myself a bit of leeway, I am speaking in a second language. And I speak 3 languages, this, like, some extent. So I'm gonna give myself, like, some leeway there. I think, another. I'm gonna look up the definition. Yeah, comprise, exactly. That's what I thought. I also Also, his comp price doesn't. Wait, his comp. ちょっと I don't know, this isn't even my first language. I haven't been watching enough Northern Lion lately. My vocabulary is shrinking. My vocabulary is cooked. It's currently actively being broiled. It's yeah. Hi. Sorry, I'm so sleepy. Do you think I was thinking like I would already tomorrow start like editing, getting the mines? Should I take like tomorrow easier? Have one like rest day, then stream Marvel in the evening and then I don't know, how do you say, only start editing like on the Saturday or so?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Because I think I need like 8 videos or something done next week. Which I think is manageable. I just need to put in like really big hours and long hours, but I think it's doable. Hi. Well, it's actually more than 8. It's probably gonna be 10 videos, but the other 2 are gonna be like smaller. And then like 1 short, probably. Oh, I have so much work to do. You guys don't have to care about it. You can just reap the rewards on the YouTube channel, but it's I still have a lot to do. Yeah, maybe just the 1 rest day might be nice.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno was, I don't know, some fucking mess or I don't know.
There is no Night City anywhere. That's
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Oh, gross.
If that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
I don't. That's not. I do like one of his like voices just being Finnish is
Looks
funny.
like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means.
It is just that it's just like
doesn't really work
a slang form of the F slur in Finnish.
You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost. The fuck about it?
No, I was already here. Right. This one.
Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know?
The lieutenant takes.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno. Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Upperkite descent.
We're learning new slurs. Perfect. Awesome.
Not so much.
Is this just like, so far what I've been doing in this game is like getting lost in the main story, learning about phrenology, and then going back to learning new racial slurs from like a child.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
You are just saying sure.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March? Anyway, yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things be.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't try to get...
The boy knows he has an addictive personality.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Oh, there's like whole another person here. That makes sense. That's fair.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in aim, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen?
Physical instruments. I feel like I should have how do you say? I should have taken more like numbers or more stats into like strength, because currently I can't do any of this. Do you like I was sort of thinking like I wanted to build like a Megaton character, because I was just I was only like specializing into 2 stats rather than going even. I was thinking because like in Megaton you don't want to have equal points in all stats, but I don't know how it is in a game like this.
Help! Misters, help!
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy.
He's flashing, Kuno! He's showing it fucking logical! Help! No! No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change of plan. You can't let that
Breakthrough. Yes, breakthrough. This guy made like a great discovery in phrenology, as he was thinking about. As he was like this child was just like being an asshole.
Help! The pig's gagging him!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend. Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno! Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets.
Relax.
And then I don't need to really beat his ass if his dad does it for me. Oh god, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry.
It's good you said that. Here it is. Here we go. Kuno likes this.
Yeah, this is too slow.
No, you pussied out again. Shouldn't have done that. Pass you around like candy, fat boy.
Backing up was a bad idea.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Peepo is beanie in Finnish.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
It's just this what this hat is called in Finnish.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peepo!
This,
You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bit!
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch.
Click, 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 click!
Empathy legendary. This is like a surprisingly... I will try this. -1 back down. We should probably try this, right? It is kind of brutal though, considering did I not make like empathy my top stat when I was making the character? I wanna say I did, right? And this is still like only 17%. I'll try it though.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And
Unfortunate.
For some time too. This is where he...
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. You should give up, Popo.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a...
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck... Yeah, whatever. Kuno...
Eto.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. And then what? You fucking there?
He's trying to fuck
Yes.
you again, Kuno!
White checks can be written. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, this was like I like doing the dialogue. I don't like moving around in the overworld as much, but this is still kind of fun.
saw that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah, to the both of you. What? That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of a lecture. Kuno Shazam.
Put a point in the skill and it unlocks all white checks associated with that you had failed. Sokkana.
Wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
So where do I know? So you get the 1 per level up question mark? So at 100 I get the 1 extra. No, I guess I didn't choose. Oh wait, what did I choose? I chose this one as my like signature thingy. Huh. Shockana.
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I like talking about the magnesium as if it's like what is the word for it you call it in the US? I forgot what it's called, but like it's like heavily criminalized. Like, oh yeah, I take vitamin D on the daily.
Takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything.
Like, fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig. Not everyone can fly like Kuno.
Moose piss is probably alcohol.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
So I see. Put points into empathy to open the sweat check.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
What if I just do this one?
Yeah, like a fucking volcano.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
I don't appreciate the only Finnish person in this game just being like a huge homophobe, but that's not a good national stereotype for us, I don't think.
Yeah, Kuno's got some advice for you.
Is it just drugs?
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn... That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strength.
Hi. Fascinating. Oh! Phrenology, yeah. Everything's calm in the eyes of the rainstorm. Oh, this is my sector.
Lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
The mystery is mostly aesthetic.
Volumetry, ship compressor.
Nice, we did both of this. Okay, I think I still want to play a little bit more, but I think at the end we're gonna go talk to the race scientist.
A police officer's shit has
That's
been
pretty cool though.
At a pressure of around 400
All endurance white checks unlock, learning cap 4, endurance raised to 4. Endurance is the one I have nothing in basically, right? Yeah. I have 0 in this one. Can I how do I uninternalize? Do these become uninternalized as soon as I like complete these tasks or so? So now do we run this again?
There he still is.
Once they're completed, use a skill point.
With his white eyes, the body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
But isn't because I only have 3 slots. Isn't that kind of like I'm gonna assume I will need a lot of them, like forget a lot of them. But I probably want to use my skill points for actual skills. Magnesium, yeah, I said vitamin D as like an example of another one that's like a normal supplement. Because isn't magnesium just like used as a supplement? It's not like anything... It's not anything weird. But you said vitamin D means totally different. Nani. They say something weird. You can use skill points to unlock more slots. Let's go gambling. How do I do it again? It's from this... No. This? Hi. But there's still only 6. Like 6 slots only doesn't seem that great either. Because there's like a lot of this. Oh no, right, there is more. It's just these 2 are like available. Ah, naruhodo ne. So there's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12 in total. There's a lot more than 12 of these though. But I guess I'll figure it out as it goes.
As you breathe in, the odor
Nice.
comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run and your stomach to bring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a...
They do after 7 days, yeah.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is
I stopped I did a birthday stream.
material appears to be ceramic.
So
Its clean
so
white stands
true.
in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. Delicate and fragile. They feel these are clearly not boots.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model. The locals probably scavenged it. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor. No. He must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They have removed all his clothes to get to it. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre. The Mazda.
Fucking...
Clearly Kuno would like to interject something here. But there's not enough for him to
Nice.
hold on to.
Nice.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabulary is deemed for a full set about 4 years of wages.
Ooh, so this was like a high profile guy then.
An officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real. Unadjusted.
Where I make
Not too much, yes. It's a sorry situation, I agree.
A small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor.
And go shower and take a walk. Okay. Thanks for stopping by again.
Dissipating it entirely.
Enjoy your walk and shower.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they sit like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic. If trees were made of porcelain, this is what the smooth, glossy surface. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area, just something.
Where did he get the initial report from?
An area report on Martinez.
He's not actually sure of that.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The sabatons dangle off the man's decay. This
feels like I might just die if I do this or something, but yeah, we'll try him.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull it. Brutal!
You're about to pull his head off. Pull his head off. There's no...
Indeed.
Oh yeah, true.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? For a full set of armor, I wouldn't blame you. But
it's hard to get a read on the lieutenant. What would he do?
There's no way you're getting them off.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to...
I would refuse for honor.
You can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How?
Processing will take care of that. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we
The
Okay,
cadaver
fair.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt. Big brother of the regular cargo belt.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
My brain tells me so.
Uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get it? Okay. You should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't
Yeah,
see it
certainly not, right? If even like the child
think
thought that
then pulled on
like
the
even the
belt to
child said that he doesn't think he can walk on it. So probably like the steel dock worker couldn't either. Lasso the branch, then pull down the belt closer to the buckle. Ah.
The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small
I
white
have to
star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin.
I have to make a little confession here. You guys know how like the solar plexus is like a real part of like the human body? For the longest time, I only knew that the word from Ryu's forward heavy punch. That command normally is called solar plexus, right? I assumed that was just like a word they made up for Street Fighter. But I've now learned.
His corpse is marked by stars, alcohol, and heartbreak.
A map of the stars.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtered through. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears.
An instant color camera.
Again, you have to, because English is my second language, there's like a bunch of words I only know from like video games and and places like that, so I might not be. There are some like, there's other examples, I just can't think of any, but there's other words I just associate with like specific games and stuff because I heard them there for the first time.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so...
But that's also kind of funny in a way, right? Because I was basically like pretty fluent in English already when I was like 11 or 12 or so. And basically the reason why I was, or why I learned it so quickly was because every like game and everything was in English. So it kind of felt like I was, how do I say, like I was forced to learn the language so I was able to like play Zelda or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry for the flashbang. I hope nobody is watching this in a dark room. I apologize. I would have done something about it if I knew.
In case we need it. It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and
You've acquired an interactive...
his eyes are milky white
interactive.
and blind to the world. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode. From the organic underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside. an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death. The corpse.
None at all.
You have no idea.
I guess because I succeeded in the one like 27, then now I failed the 83.
4250 with an athletic build. Why do you think so? Okay.
The corpse looks right. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins.
So what do you think?
I think he's dead.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head.
Good luck is no more. Yeah, it's just like real gambling. You get the sevens in the slot machine once and then you keep going and it never gets better. It is just like real gambling for real. Oh.
Everything here seems to corroborate.
I do think he's dead.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently. His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead. That sounds about right, yes.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky. I do. Most of them are post-mortem.
Oh yeah, I guess this would be from the kids, yeah.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, Galaxy Perfect Song. How are you doing?
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
Interesting. Use the interact button in inventory to inspect the item. Oh, there we go.
Of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. From the right, it still kind of looks like a map of the stars for you to discover. Someone close to the victim might know. Someone who knows about history. Gone.
Interesting.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12.
Oh, this is... I guess it is the white one.
Maybe more than
Nice.
12. No. 8
That's good to hear. The stream's been pretty good so far. It's my first time playing this game, and so I've been a little bit lost, but I thought this has been interesting so far.
1. Standard work boot. 2. Standard work boot. 3. Hobnailed work 4. Standard work boot. Number 45. You don't know. It's 5. Another standard. 6. An aberration. Impossible to tell. Could also... You're not bad. It's as if the whole world died. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of
This
the
one I
ordinary?
think is the most
A
interesting
woman
one.
Or a kid? Understood. Anything else? 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2
I'm assuming this might be the one who was like carrying the corpse,
Let's
right?
say a heavily built worker.
200 kilogram is... that's quite a lot for one person. I'm sure somebody like exists who is 200 kilograms, but I don't think they would be walking in work boots.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
So.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe there was a physically impressive strongman in their midst. Someone who wanted to impress them.
Victim was
Even
unconscious
if
is
they
what I'm
were carried on
thinking.
a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future interesting. Someone operating a workbench.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
With a pedal.
He clearly appreciaes the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Ooh, I feel like he likes me. I've gotten a lot of those suggestion things up on Kim.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. You're right. Let's keep a low profile. A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the...
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before...
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them...
Well, that something heavy was probably the victim.
They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction.
Indeed. Yes.
It sure does look like him.
Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel. The lieutenant is saying something, but...
What? Without being content? What are you... Live a little! Everything on the damn crime scene fits like a glove! You should get shit-faced on this!
I wanna get back to doing the crime.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Detective?
The lieutenant...
No, we're not drinking.
Doesn't understand.
I agree.
I also think it's like, for me personally, it's been, what has it been? It will be 3 weeks or 2 weeks since my birthday stream. I think 3 weeks, and I still don't want to drink again. I'm still like, even just the thought of drinking makes me like feel gross. Maybe that was like good. I sort of got the bad vibes out. I got the demon out by drinking the one weekend, and now I'm just done. So you're into a preliminary inspection of different spots. Well, that's what I did to Ryan. But could you give me the thingy? Is there still something about this corpse that I didn't check?
The man before you is naked, but for a pair
Oh, this one's new, yeah.
Finish the preliminary examination of the cadaver. We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. Covered in
No, we've gotten everything here. 70 experience? Holy.
I brought chain cutters. They don't see a good angle of approach.
Okay, so what do we want to put a level into? So I don't really know. Do we have any Disco Elysium heads in the chat room? It's probably gonna be one of these. Like one of these up to. Yeah, we will not put it into this one. Maybe threaten people? Maybe. But I'm also seeing... Oh, no, it just means that's the maximum. Right. I understand now. I understand now. I do only have 1 health. Getting more health would probably help. But I also kind of want to get them more into this one specifically. But more empathy would be good, because if I get more empathy, that would help me. I could try to like talk to the kid again. I guess we just do this one. Ooh. Click to revert all spent skill points. That's possible. Interesting. Continue.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the bed without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
From the harbor.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appear to be suspect in this case.
But
Yeah,
what
that's true.
other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a...
Climb up there, and there has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of
Yeah, well, we certainly couldn't.
Someone else?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
No. Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes.
Right.
They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue. I know.
Of course.
But I assure you, the others won't come to our help. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down fast.
Yeah! Bang bang time!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah.
Yeah, now don't miss!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully
I will allow him choosing.
and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's
All right.
A9090. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position. Take.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls.
God damn it.
He feels bad about it.
Good try, good
About
try.
his eyes mostly.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
It is really funny. This is also not really something you would say. I don't think this is a particularly common insult. Just it's you can clearly tell that, like, the VA has like some idea of how you would pronounce a Finnish word, but they're not like natively Finnish. They probably don't speak Finnish like fluently, and so you get these like kind of slightly funny pronunciations.
Hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
No, we are lucky as it is. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with...
Kuno studied.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word.
Remain collegial, officer. It wasn't honest. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down. It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here.
They only have...
Oops.
This is the sorriest.
Officer, why do we only have one gun? That is even more unfortunate than the badge.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
The cold piece of bakelite and gun.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth?
Ooh.
At least you won't miss.
Your field of the slow movement as you wait. Your
Look, he's crying. For what? You gonna... For what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
I kinda... Should I? No. I think we're gonna be a law-abiding citizen. An officer. I don't think I wanna shoot the child. But no, this is... 42% is not strong enough, I don't think. It's also on the 12-1. Yeah, we can't do this.
I agree. Enough gunslinging for today. We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down.
I was not gonna gamble on a 58% chance of like shooting the body and fucking it all up, right? That was like a very real chance. Do it? Don't say do it. I didn't believe. Maybe that's a flaw in me, but I didn't believe it. I'm not a true gambler at heart. I'm like a fake gambler. so-called gamblers when a real chance taker walks in. Yeah, I lost up the thingy. I'm sorry, I did not have it in me to take the shot there. Ask Kuno, use Kim's shortwave to run the serial numbers. Ask about the case, ask around tattoos, and then access the harbor. Right. I will maybe ask for the briefing first. Sir?
Yes?
Tell me about the case, please.
What do you want to know? Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who...
Right, so he is a security guard.
The victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Oh. I think you should do more drugs before shooting. Yeah, I should have first started drinking and then shot the gun. Precisely. That would have been the correct answer. Is one have a drink to do the coke or whatever amphetamine was in the shed and then take the shot? And then also point the gun at the child for funsies. Yeah, but it's the RCM. Okay. I was just about to because I was embarrassed that I had forgotten from from earlier in the game what the RCM was, so I would have just silently googled it in the background. You mean not point the gun at the child? I mean, you have to do it when it's an option, of course. Just for fun.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of.
Well, our job is to find the killer, yeah.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man
that is actually... I think this is also a very Eastern European thing. I believe in English, right, you guys would call this a dick measuring contest, but in Finnish we would call it a pissing contest. And we in Finland don't really have the term dick measuring contest for this same concept. Which is interesting. Out of the shower. Hello, Andessa. Welcome back.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I'm in on retrograde amnesia, baby.
It's just stupidity. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I still wanna...
You don't know? That's good. Better still, it's just stupid. The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor.
I see.
It's less a matter of... I think the dispatch desk just told...
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. It's all part of the master plan, you see.
Angry apocalyptic omen. Don't be scared. Super unbelievable kill count.
Really? It can't be that.
Yeah, this does seem kinda insane.
I hope you do.
And he will help.
Nice.
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the...
You want there to spoiler?
I'm an unrepentant spoil sport. Yes, it's a
been there.
pointless matter. Forget I ever meant...
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
28? No. A white check, you may retry him. Do you think, I mean, it's like what, it's like a 1 in 4, 1 in 5-ish? You think I should try for it?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't. If you're so well qualified, why can't you?
Close. failing is fun in this game. I was, despite what my chat was trying to egg me on about, I ended up not shooting the body myself. It was a 42% chance. I didn't trust them. Okay, now we can... Now this is actually great because we can go back to the original spot, like up there. Both there we both have the measure head and we also have the mission. Oh, wait, I can do this first.
Hello again, officer. Well, this might be the last snow we get. Snow has nutrients in it.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow. Stop looking at her.
Nice.
Look around. What do you see? That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the...
No, of course not. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble. Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job.
I also would prefer trusting her over trusting that child.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
Yes.
I understand. The RCM...
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, niece. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here.
Yeah, I don't think she's anything like super weird. Maybe just suspicious of the cops. Okay, get me back in the phrenology office, please. If you failed the check, I would assume that like failing that check would have just destroyed the body, right? So I ended up not doing it. I decided that I wouldn't wanna zoom out with the mouse wheel. Ooh. I see. Well, this one helps a little bit. Cheap viewers, let's go. Now the secret they don't know is I already bought the viewers. I pay all of you to be here. Let me just hi. No. Yeah, expect your paychecks very soon. Okay, I would like to talk to Mr. Racist again.
Race pupil returns.
This is like an insane dude. Imagine I just like gambled this on 3%. Okay, let's analyze. Yeah, it's largely aesthetic. It's possible to see 666, right? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That means is you can only do it with 666. Okay, now we're back to doing race science again. Let's do.
Look, babe. The Petulon dissident thinks racial synthesis exists to rancor his sensibilities.
I knew he wouldn't get it.
You think he is an old man, but inside he is a teenager, degenerate social democrat.
Degenerate social democrat.
You clearly want to enter the harbor bad, like a little boy who wants to go.
I'm not a liberal. No, I'm not a liberal. That's all I wanted, please. Thank you all.
Very well. You may enter the door.
Our race conversation is concluded. Oh, wait, did I pick the wrong answer? Could I have picked something to learn more about his phrenology? Oh no. Could I have, by picking better choices, could I have continued on the path of race science? This is for you learned English and Japanese. Oh god. Maybe he has like another quest I could do someday. He's a funny guy.
Race pupil returns. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenology my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Okay, well, but my cranium is superior.
Forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability.
Hell yeah. See, I was talking about like phrenology earlier. He didn't actually do phrenology before. Now he's just doing phrenology. We're just measuring skulls.
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and
Is that a skull feature? Being bald?
This leads me to conclude your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all.
Let's not go over the race classification again. Let's just move. Oh wait, I thought he... Hi. Don't say that. Do not say that. Oh wait, I have another skill point. What do I use this on? I kinda like rhetoric, but I also think empathy might be good. I guess getting also like pain threshold might help breaking down the door, but I'm not convinced I can get it with just one. Like even with if I take this, I probably couldn't take down the door, like for realsies. I guess I also have to admit I still don't know what this does. I don't think I've ever had anything that has reduced morale at all. I do have 2 health now, which is nice. But I still don't actually know what this stat does, I don't think. Give me empathy. Oh, city map, I see. And I could try to shoot or punch measure head. Anyway, do the characters get more like side quests? Will I be able to do something about the measure head earlier? Again, just to clarify, I don't do it because I think he's spitting. I do it because I just find him funny. I actually think he's very wrong, it turns out. 4 days in game to do stuff. I see.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world, and because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct.
Sorry, I can't read. This is of no interest to me.
The magazine is divided into several sections. International Development Comrade. As you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du Cristal a la Fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to...
I really was not joking, like when I said that I would, this game would give me a political science degree, this is...
Even when that truth may drive away potential...
This is like actual, there's like real things in here.
Sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics...
Kim might think it's a communist magazine.
It was laying around the office of the
You flip back to the front of the magazine. This section
Intersection international developments, please.
Of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You flip back
So is it then more like
the table of contents unfolds
all of like the quests are sort of like day specific? Question mark. And you get like new stuff on like every day? Is that how that works? Or can I still do like, if I don't do something today, can I do it on the next day? And there was one game that I have in my head that worked like that. Do I remember what it is? I think it's called, it's Pathologic, right? I think the way Pathologic works is that you're like given a quest and you have to do it on that specific day, or you aren't allowed to do it, I think. Or so.
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you why they decided to title this one section Involda. It evokes a sense of recognition. As you leaf through this section, you come across the main feature though, is that the Tip Top Tourney is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deal. This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A. You think you're settling in for a relaxing... Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney. Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes. So, all of it, basically.
Yeah, that is just all of it. That is just everything. What's wrong with a good motor crash?
Precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
Yeah, that's true.
At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for. You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Hey Kim, have you heard about this?
Never crossed my mind, detective.
I wonder what else is in another life under capitalism.
If the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If
I'm always saying this.
I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race.
I think that can also be true. I think both of those things can be true. What about local concerns? Going out for your walk? Okay, thanks for stopping by again.
Qualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. True.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution so long as it's only redistributed upward. It's true.
Hold on, I'm being like radicalized by this game in real time. This one's actually kind of spitting.
One of these days. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Put the magazine away, thank you. This was enlightening. Is there something else in here?
Yes.
No, this is just the guy. I don't want to talk to him. I want to check what this is specifically.
On second glance,
It's unfortunate for the unit.
let's see what's in the drawer.
Absolutely.
Hundreds of documents contain and the same materials being handed over to It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the line.
I can go through this. 83, nice. We're back at work gambling again.
To-do list. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor. All items on the list have been crossed out. And
Everard Clare, probably, the head of the Debarders Union.
The special
So this is either for the head of the union, or it's where like these goons live, basically.
Remember, Leo, all items to draw. So
postcard. These postcards I know you can sell, right? You can sell them for something. I mean, you're basically selling them for like absolute pennies, but at least you still can. Probably doesn't hurt to take them. Oh, now we got hair, nice. Collecting rainwater. I'm gonna probably start getting ready to end. But this game is very, very fun. I've enjoyed this thoroughly so far. But I think I want to say I'm sort of getting towards the end of this for one day. Maybe we'll do like a little bit longer. I'll try to get a couple more like blood points in. But if you're watching this and you want to see more of me playing this game, please drop a follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I will absolutely be playing this more on stream.
all those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone.
Did I do this?
Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Oh no, I was definitely on a mission here. I would never do this for fun. Is it also, I like the fact that we immediately think of it being me. Like there's no other drunks in this bar, it just has to be the one. Like surely at least one of those like striker or either strikers or the scabs, surely one of them also enjoys a bit of alcohol and cigarettes.
To rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to stale air floods through your nostrils. Stale air floods through.
Nice.
You stand and exit the booth.
If you must. But please.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and it's
I would like to take it, please.
The young man looks happy as well. He's about to smile. Right after this moment, frozen in time. You're sure of that.
Why did you take that?
Empathy success. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I have a good bit of empathy done. Which is probably helped by my... by me taking previously another point in it, didn't I? I wanna say I specifically took one more point into empathy recently.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen.
Well then, thank you, Mr. Head, but I found this a lot less informative than I thought I would have. Is there really nothing else in here? No, I can go through here, because this is where we came from, so there is still something to discover. Inquiescence. White pine trees are printed on the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Oh. Honestly, this to me more looked like it was either like scratched or the color was faded. Rather than, or it was like torn, I mean. Convalescent. This is a huge area though. There's like so much stuff in here. Let's go back for a brief second. I thought there was still something here that I didn't check out. Get me like down here, please. Oh right, we have to go through there, I understand.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons. Marsh.
Press marsh.
The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
And does this maybe open up a new pathway or so, perhaps? I feel like that would be quite nice. There we go.
With a surprisingly quiet, this crane was built with who can say?
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in
I think pressing the other button is just gonna move it backwards, right? Now let's check the crate.
You do? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out. We are not here to interact with containers.
No reply. You attempt to turn to your left. The lieutenant considers you.
Persuade the door to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical.
Imagine I had just the stern that told the door to please open. It would have been funny. Speaker tower is silent. Industrial sized thermos.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red.
Oh, so okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is the guy who left the note, right?
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice.
Container, Everard, he looks after everyone.
The look in his deep blue eyes is...
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folk, just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on this. Oh yes, born and raised in a riot, people say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never
so it's Wales.
No,
thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here.
Oh.
Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Do we gamble? I like my odds at 58%. Do you guys wanna gamble? At 58%, I feel like this might be doable. It's more likely than not, but... I believe in a...
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yards.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the debark.
No, not really. Miss Everett doesn't tell me all the... Oh, no trouble at all, mister.
I see.
No trouble at all. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates. We're on a strike. The whole union is.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course.
Mr. Everard is in his but Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. Him and his boys stirred up something in town.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, right? Because they were talking about it earlier, where they basically consider like the Union to be the police, like they have control over this place. So that does make sense. I do understand that, or like this makes sense to me.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fella.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are... Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is I'm like Mr. Everett's right. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Weird way of saying that.
To the radio all the time.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was got.
He respects that word.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood.
For a fraction of a second.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
Oh.
So, yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork.
Well, thanks a lot. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get...
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure.
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of... Oh, yes. I've been taking special... It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy.
Yeah, is it for like the strike? Yeah.
The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana and that weird...
There's too many names. I'm starting to forget what the factions are about. Give me your side quest, thank you.
Sure. Oh, that one. That should be empty as...
Told you.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother...
Patience. Deep.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
To join the containers and move right. Okay. Well, let's go in there then. Check this spot out. I think, and maybe after this one would be a decent spot to call it today. I've been already streaming for like a decent bit of time. I've been going for like 3 hours. Which is usually roughly what I expected. So let's talk to these guys and get out of here, yeah. Taxidermy fish.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk.
Oh, I feel like I've also seen him somewhere.
With great effort, he's a typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him the one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank, grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. Myopia, a childhood condition. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is
Keep staring.
At first, nothing happens. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves.
So...
Oh. I don't know if that's what I expected him to sound like.
How nice that you found a moment to pay a
Oh.
visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation.
I know my name. Perfect.
Please, have a seat.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extreme.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner.
It's nothing. Yes, he's trying to throw
Okay, but we have a name, finally.
one nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I too have convictions. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume.
Damn.
Okay, we will sit them. Understood.
I can see that you're a reasonable man. great use to one another.
Are you feel like you're propositioning something? I will wink
tell
back.
me, how can the head of the Debarders Union
Oh.
help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
You should heal yourself now. What the hell?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Very. All you feel is pain and weakness. Cop suffers.
Oh, Nandake.
A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday.
Wait,
His death,
why?
though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to
At least he like autosaved, which is great. But he autosaved all the way over here.
On second glance, let's see what's in the drawer. Hundreds and the same. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company. Whatever's hidden here, it appears to remember all items on the list.
Eva, Claire.
The special or remember, Leo.
Mm.
All items in the drawer.
I don't really know why that happened. Did I miss anything? I think I'm just gonna probably like perma W key or so. Let's just get back up there. I'm really confused now, though. I couldn't tell you why. Okay, no, but now let's talk to this asshole.
The lyrics, the accent, the look in.
I see you are not a I mean, just some of the other. Oh yes, people.
Thank you for...
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers.
It's like...
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside.
No, not really. Oh, no trouble at all.
We just work through these because we just read them, right? And we literally just read them like a second ago.
Don't go all bad cop on this.
No, I don't think they killed anyone.
He probably...
Okay, nice.
Yes. Yeah, I'm like messing. Actually,
who is
a real prick, but I
Yep.
can't. Oh, Lizzie.
He respects that.
But she's a...
For a fraction of a second.
If me miss doctor.
So Evra trained.
Yes.
Well, sometimes.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an...
Oh, that one. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
I just don't know if this even does anything, but I'm gonna do this.
Sure. Oh, you want
Yeah, there was a side quest, that's what it was. And I wanna know... Shipments. Okay. So now I'm gonna save my game here again. Because I just kind of randomly died instantly and that confuses me. Okay, now we've saved.
Before you is a walrus with great atypical power.
Let's do something different
Welcome,
once.
Mr. Dubois, I'm Evra. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up.
He looks extremely comfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever. Forget about that. What's with this?
Please,
He's trying to throw you.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I too.
Okay, so we have to sit basically.
That's a nasty play.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are reasonable. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders
Okay.
Union help
Here we are.
Revachol Citizens Militia
Let's try not to die, I guess. That was kind of weird. I don't really know. I just randomly got a heart attack. Yeah, what?
You feel something in your chest, An unnatural pressure.
I don't...
It's spreading to your left arm. Yeah. There's no cop suffers fun.
Otherwise I'm having fun, but I don't understand why I just like randomly die here. I heal before? What do I heal with? I don't know. Do I have to use like an item for her? Oh, do I not have any of them? Yeah, I guess because all of like the items I've picked up have been in between game overs, so I have nothing. Above your health bar? Why does it just auto? Okay, sure. Ugh. Why doesn't it just like auto spend a charge if I'm about to die?
Have a good day. Mr. Dubois. Excellent, Mr. So tell me, how can the head of
I like this one.
Union help a representative of the...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Ah, brain threshold challenging. I see, I see.
I heard you got a rather rude reception from a
Okay, so then this actually doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what this means. I assumed this was like the number of hit points I had. But it's not that.
This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient.
Sure, would have been nice if it was explained somewhere.
Patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the...
Yes, I know, Lawrence.
With a grin, he points to the...
Don't mention it.
Comically large check.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
Oh, wait, how does he...
Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but the world is swallowed
What?
by a black hole of fear.
Oh.
Only 2 words.
Sure.
When he said, "Don't worry."
Why?
He actually meant, "Be very worried."
Are you all right, Harry?
Harry.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun.
Well, that's not gonna
Those
happen.
children aren't out there playing with it right now.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
And so what, I just like die now?
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking.
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What?
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois. Harry.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior,
Oh, hell
Lieutenant's
yeah.
eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder.
Mr. Dubois. Are you okay?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's...
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
Okay, enough. We are
quick. Here's your window.
Reaction
Get
speed.
yourself together. It is about time to stop
The
embarrassing.
reaction speed check should be a quick time event, I think. Do they keep tutorial engine on? I think so. Yeah, I think I do.
Yes, your lost gun. Your gun will be found, Harry.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm...
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you've become Measurehead's grace pupil.
That I did do. But I guess does that also mean you had to do this? Like, I sort of assumed I, like, became a phrenologist for, like, funsies. But does this mean you had to do this? Like, I didn't have much of an option. Which I guess is better. It's not a yes, I'm a big racist. Exactly. Okay, so do I do like the real answer or do I do the funny one? I really believe in the race mystery. It was a tactic I needed to get in some way. So this is what I was just asking questions, which is also a bad answer. There is no answer which is like I thought he was funny. I wonder if there's bad consequences to just ironically saying this. Maybe we'll play it safe and say this one.
Of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's gonna hear about it. No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Of course.
Do you think he believes it? Do you think this guy listens to Measure Head like, oh hell yeah, that guy's spitting?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a
I think the odds are that.
It might be a good idea to...
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of something?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind?
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois.
Nice.
But you don't
Oh,
feel
challenging
like
success.
Harry. Strange.
Nice. I guess putting the points into this one was really good.
Sure, okay. You're
Harold.
Harmon. Haroldamus.
This was me entertaining the fictional races that will stay within the stream.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss.
Do you know where I live?
Harry, your precinct is the
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
family. Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. That's why I like
Okay,
you, Harry.
nice.
A good man, Harry. You're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky. Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you
A lot of hidden checks might be unseen and that you don't know about unless you succeed. Yeah, that's what I... And then those like random bits where it's like, yeah, you take 1 billion damage now. It's maybe just like a part of the game, but it kind of feels weird to me. It's not something I'm used to.
The giant neon sign reads somewhere in Mirova.
This?
This translates.
I find that very suspicious.
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi.
I have a good trauma.
Everard's
Really?
But the look on his...
I'm sure it's not that bad. It's what...
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our... Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. Let's hear it, Harry.
This one's we've already
You
done.
might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel gift.
I failed 83, it's fucking brutal.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us.
I can certainly see how having him... But of course, all joking aside, Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down, and, Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. We've had enough of that.
I have. That's true.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that.
A Jean-Luc Measure Head. What about this one? If you have some like extra been lurking while you work, I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Work. It has been fun. I got like slightly frustrated with like the movement and the way this like stuff works, but I've enjoyed it so far. I will definitely be playing it again.
Lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night.
Yes, that sounds good.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? And I'm sure you're going to open this one with
an excellent opportunity presents itself.
Oh, I'm assuming this is the door in the bookstore, right?
Play into his hand.
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. Harry, I'm a very busy man.
You want to
Oh, unless it's we just have to like.
I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasion a loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they just go there. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. Of course, Harry, I understand. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you.
Yes, we both understand.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you.
So we have to take this basically, I'm assuming.
I don't know what that means, Harry. You know what?
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't.
Is this I'm assuming I have to take this quest, yeah? Correct, perhaps. Because I kinda don't like this guy. And if I had an option to not deal with him, I would probably take that. But I also don't really know what other options I would have. I am also like slightly afraid.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now.
Okay, so we can just get back whenever. Cool seas, cool beans.
Lonesome, long way home.
Thought complete. This is what every time I manage to think about something, this pops up in my head.
Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district.
So I don't live there.
Past the video rental store.
Learning up for perception raised to 5, speed gives 1 something. Fascinating. I would love to like, do I even have anything? I have this one. But the problem is that I still have stupid phrenology in my head. I can't learn anything else. Measure head on the gates and ask him to get the body down. Sure. Sounds appealing to me. I would love to get the body down. Comically large check. Okay. I think we're gonna end it there for today. I've already played for very long. And we made some good progress. We learned a lot about race science, I guess. And wow, this game's very fun. I really like this game. And I will definitely be playing it later more. Maybe next week. Because I still stream next week. Exclamation point to break in the chat if you wanna. I put a little thing up for and that explains when I'm like my break time and such. So maybe we'll do 1 day of Disco Elysium next week. Thank you so much, Luna Stream. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it a lot. I will also stream tomorrow. We will be doing Marvel Rivals. Actually, I can show you guys. Let me just hold on. How do I already saved the show. Yes, I did. Nice. In that case, we shall tab out and... Okay, no, I am on the correct screen. It looks like perfect. Hi. I will show you my schedule. We still have streams every day this week, so there's lots to look forward to. And yeah, tomorrow, same time as today, we will be trying out Marvel Rivals. Thank you so much, everybody who watched. Of course, especially thank you to AndeGM, who got me this game. We would not be playing this game without him, so hontou arigatou gozaimasu. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, turn on notifications, whatever. Bye bye, otsukure!